Welcome back to Biomes. This time we are talking about the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest reef system in the entire world and takes up a good chunk of Australia's northern coastline. It is almost 350,000 square kilometers. It's also one of the most biodiverse regions in the entire world, containing over 9,000 different species of just things living there, so obviously we are not going to be able to go over all of them. This is a very brief overview of some of the species that live in the Great Barrier Reef. Of course, since the Great Barrier Reef is a coral reef, we have to start off with types of coral, of which there are around 400 or so. Now, this one is the pipe organ coral, one of the many species that make up the majority of the structuring of the Great Barrier Reef. This one is the smooth cauliflower coral, and there are two main categories of corals, the hard corals and the soft corals. This is a staghorn coral, a type of hard coral, whereas the pipe organ coral that we saw earlier was a type of soft coral. Now, a lot of people don't know that corals like this hump coral are actually animals. They are made up of a colony of many different individuals called polyps, all living together to form this coral structure. These corals, like this one, a brain coral, are the foundations that all coral reefs are built on, and they are very important. They make up homes and habitats as well as food sources to other animals. They're the very foundations that make up the reef. Like this one, a honeycomb coral. Now, corals are very sensitive, and if they get too stressed out by things like changes in temperature, changes in pH, or pollution, or anything like that, they will die in a process known as coral bleaching. Coral bleaching kills the whole coral reef and causes a whole host of other problems, which I'll probably make a more in-depth video on later. Now, in addition to corals, there's also a ton of different types of plants, such as seagrasses and algae, which aren't actually plants, they are protists, but they're plant enough. Now, of course, we have to get into the wildlife of the Great Barrier Reef. There's a number of larger sea mammals, including a variety of dolphins like the common bottlenose dolphin. There's also a variety of whale species that frequent the reef, including minke whales, false killer whales, humpback whales, and even blue whales like this one. And there's a pretty good population of dugongs that can be found around the reef as well. The Great Barrier Reef is also a favorite spot of many types of sea turtles, such as this one, the olive ridley sea turtle, as well as things like hawksbill sea turtles, also leatherback sea turtles, and green sea turtles like this one, and even actually a few different types of sea snakes, like this one, the very venomous olive sea snake. Sharks also tend to frequent the Great Barrier Reef, like this one, the whale shark, which is the largest species of shark, as well as smaller but more dangerous shark species such as this one, the bull shark, as well as great white sharks, and even blacktip reef sharks and thresher sharks, two of my favorite shark species. There's a few different species of rays that can be found there as well, including this one, the blue spotted ribbon ray, as well as manta rays, and other ones like this guy, the spotted eagle ray. As for the kind of tropical fish that are found there, of course we have an abundance of different types of clownfish species, like this one, the orange clownfish, but also some less popular and less well-known clownfish species, like this one, the cinnamon clownfish, and there's this guy, the pink skunk clownfish, and of course a whole host of anemone species that these guys have a symbiotic relationship with, as well as anemones that just exist on their own. Other fish species include guys like this one, the red bass, as well as different types of snappers and other fish, types of surgeonfish, such as this one, the striped surgeonfish, and our friend the convict surgeonfish, also known as the convict tang. Tons of different species of butterfly fish and angelfish. Many of the species that live in the Great Barrier Reef range from vulnerable to critically endangered, such as this guy, the humphead wrasse. Other guys include this one, the white spot goby, a number of different puffer species like this one, the map puffer, and some weirder guys like this one, the painted frogfish. And these weird little ones, the shrimp coralfish, and if you look, their heads are actually down here and they're floating vertically and upside down in the water column, which is weird. A bunch of different species of pipefish live there, such as this one, the ringed pipefish, also known as the banded pipefish, as well as a bunch of different seahorse species, such as this one, the Queensland seahorse, and our friend the zebra seahorse, among others. As for invertebrates, we have a ton of different species, including all of the corals we just talked about, but there's a bunch of different clam species, such as this one, the giant clam. There's many different types of nudibranchs, like this one, the Anas chromadoris, and this one, the blue dragon nudibranch, which is different from the highly toxic blue dragon sea slug. There's a ton of other mollusks, like this one, the cone snail, which is also incredibly dangerous and well known for being fatal in many cases, where you pick up the shells and oops, there's a snail inside. And we have other types of snails, such as this absolutely massive one, a Triton sea snail, which is feeding here on a crown of thorns starfish, an invasive species which is causing a lot of damage to the Great Barrier Reef. So there is that, a very brief overview of some of the animals and other life that live in the Great Barrier Reef. Now, unfortunately, probably more than almost any other place I've talked about in this biome series, the Great Barrier Reef is highly threatened by a ton of different things, including climate change, pollution, and many other things which cause, among other problems, coral bleaching, fish nets to be stuck in places and trapping fish and damaging coral, overfishing, other forms of pollution, and many other problems. The world's oceans are altogether not very well protected or taken care of, and that is causing a whole lot of other problems, which is affecting pretty much everything else on Earth. The Great Barrier Reef itself is protected and is a World Heritage Site, but that doesn't really stop problems such as poachers taking the fish and the corals, boats and other things damaging it, tourists damaging it, pollution coming from other areas, and a bunch of other things. It is a very popular tourist and especially scuba diving site, so if you go there, make sure you do your part, don't leave trash, make sure you dispose of it properly, don't touch the corals or other fish or other wildlife or anything. Do your best not to damage the coral structures, do not take shells or coral samples. Just make sure you do your part to protect this very unique and biggest coral ecosystem in the world.